paint along the sides of the border, and then taking a piece of paper, and yeah, I think almost certain this is what I did. I took a piece of paper and I ran it through the paint and then drug it onto the paper, like that. So I went through the paint and then onto the paper with another piece of paper. And this one, it's really cool. It looks like a pen drawing to me. This one is just wet paint. Super, super light. This one is black paint and then covered in candle wax. And then from the back, which turned out really, actually, to work out pretty well. Actually, no, it's candle wax onto the piece of paper inside of the cardboard thing here. And then paint over the top of that. And then from the back, or I think it actually might have been from the front like this, but I melted the wax and it got this super wet look. It didn't show up in the digital scan, but and I tried to keep that one separate because I don't know how this wax is going to affect these other ones. So this one is paper towel transfer, maybe paint through, and then I think this is probably my transfer from the border after doing several other ones. So that's why it gets so dirty. This one is, I think that's pine needle outline with just some kind of garbage on the inside. This one is pen. That's my curtains. Strangely, I don't like it when I see it now, but I do like it in person. That's weird. This one is paintbrush and paintbrush. And this one is, I think this was me putting little drops of paint onto it and then dragging paper through it. Maybe the pine needle. I'm going to have to look into that and see what I did. Probably won't, but this one is paintbrush, I think. It might have been pine needle. Oh, it might be. I think this might have actually been more paper brush, and just gently going in one direction. So to me, it looks like rain. I think I usually keep it like this. This one looks like rain to me. I like it. This one is entirely transfer after I did a bunch of the hot glue stuff, so you can see the hot glue kind of made this strange thing over here. Yeah, and this is transfer from the cardboard. So this is dowel, maybe? I'm not really sure. This is an early one. Actually, this is probably, I think what I was doing originally was just doing a lot of paper. So, and I think this one here was also paper, but I was kind of like pressing it with my finger a little bit. So it's very, I'm pretty sure that's what it was. I wish I knew, because I really like this one. This one's like my favorite, hands down. Except for the window. That one's really cool too. This one is coffee mixed with black paint acrylic into a bowl, and then I put it in there and mixed it up. But I didn't mix it up super well, so I got all these kind of black splotches on it. And then black paint. This is the one I was talking about. This is the cool one. I really like this one. This is, I'm doing these upside down, which is so funny to say. This one is the hot glue. The original hot glue that was not transferred. This one, I think this one's paintbrush with very, like a small, dry amount of paint. I can't remember, really. I wish I did, because this one is so gentle. I cannot believe... I wish I knew how to do this. Again, this is another one that I should look into, how I did that. This one is paper. This one is a transfer, I think. It might have... I think that this one looks like a transfer. Scotch tape with black paint. Paintbrush. Paintbrush. After initially... This one is a little complicated, actually. So this one was the hot glue transfer. I believe this is from hot glue transfer. And then it was super light. So what I did was I took black pen... You can see the black pen through there, maybe, like some few lines in there. I took black pen and drew along the lines, very kind of roughly and sketchy, drew along the lines, and then I painted over that with a paintbrush. This one is a large paintbrush. Yeah. This one's a large paintbrush, and I think this is an original, and then this might... have also been an original. These two, I think, look like a book to me. They have that kind of look to them. I think these are both just paintbrushes. Pretty sure. I really do like those two. This one was hot glue, and the idea was I was going to peel off the hot glue and have this strange pattern underneath, but it just ripped the paper off. Whatever. So this one looks like a horrible nightmare. Yeah, that's supposed to be hot glue. Just paint for this one. I really do appreciate this one quite a bit. I hate this little bit here, but it's part of the image, so I'm just going to pretend it's there. Okay, yeah. It is part of the image, so it's less noticeable in person than it is on the scan, but what I did was I painted the black square, and I kind of let it sit for just a minute. Actually, I think that might have been the original that I just painted the black square, and then I did another coat over that. So you can't really see it in this image, but you can still see the black square through the shadow. So it's like 2 or 3 layers. Originally the black square, maybe another one after that, and then I took a piece of paper and I drug it across there. And I think I did that twice because I didn't have enough the first time, so I added more black paint and did it again. And then that's how I got that crazy little thing here. And I also added a few, after I got that kind of dirty sort of look, then I took a paintbrush and painted the lines so that I got stronger streaks out of that. So I like that one quite a bit. This one is so finally I found one that I actually know what it is, and it isn't the fucking pine brush. This one is the, no, this one is the pine brush. I keep on forgetting. This one is originally, oh, this one's paper. Tack with more paper. This one's pen and ink, of course, black pen. This one is more paper. And this one is, this one's very obviously a pine needle thing, because it's still got a piece of pine needle stuck to it. Okay, so I need to get going, I think. I didn't even check my phone. It's been like another 20 minutes. I mean, it's 7. Oh, it's Stella. Okay. Whew. Stella's asking, okay, so I rushed through that. Fuck. Okay, I can relax. Stella's saying that she doesn't know if she's going to go to Drink and Draw tonight.